never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Brian Giles with Brian Giles MTG. And we're back with more Lost Caverns of Ixalan spoilers. First up, we have a nice reprint. It's kind of useful in this set in a braid. For red and 1, you have an instant read, choose 1. Deals 3 damage to target creature or destroy target artifact. Hoo-ha. Next up, we have Basking Capybara. A green and 1 for a 1/3 creature Capybara. Descend 4. Basking Capybara gets +3/+0 as long as there are 4 more permanent cards in your graveyard. Okay. Next up, we have It's Quineth, Firstborn of Gisath. For a red and a green, you get a 2/3 legendary dinosaur with haste. When it enters the battlefield, you may pay 2 generic. When you do, target dinosaur you control deals damage equal to its power to another target creature. So you pay a little extra, you get a fight spell out of him. That's kind of fun. We have Leaping Explorer, 4 generic for a 3/2, what appears to be artifact creature gnome. As when he enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic land card or a cave card, put it onto the battlefield, tapped, and shuffle. So he's a 3/2 artifact creature gnome for 4, and you get to do some land hunting. Hoo-ha. Then we have Animpackle, the 1000th Moon. A red, a white, and 1 for a 1/2 a human, maybe a wizard or warlock. It says whenever you attack with 1 or more non-gnome creatures, put a +1/+1 counter on them. Then create X colorless 1/1 gnome artifact creature tokens that are tapped and attacking. X is the number of +1/+1 counters on them. Ew. More gnomes. Next up, we have Orazka Puzzle Door. A blue mana for an artifact that reads, pay 1, tap it, sacrifice it, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of those in your hand and the other in your graveyard. Okay. That's a fun little artifact. We have Fanatical Offering. A black and 1 for an instant that reads, an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature, draw 2 cards, and create a map token. That's really powerful because you can sacrifice a creature or an artifact. And you get 2 cards and a map token to explore with. That's really nice. Card draw and some explore. Next up, we have Abuela's Awakening. A white, a 3 generic, and X generic. Sorcerer that reads, return target non-artifact or non-aura enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield with X additional +1/+1 counters on it. It's a 1/1 spirit creature with flying in addition to its other types. Ew. Next up we have Canonized in Blood. A black and 1 for an enchantment that reads, at the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. And pay 2 black and 5 to sacrifice Canonized in Blood. You create a 4/3 white and black vampire and demon creature token with flying. not so bad. The sacrifice thing is a little expensive here. But if you've lost a creature or, a permanent this turn, you gotta put a +1/+1 counter on creatures. Nice. Then we have Malicious Eclipse. 2 black and 1. Sorcerer reads, all creatures get -2/-2 to end of turn. Creature and opponent controls would die this turn. Instead, exile it. Ew. Mini board wipe. Then we have Bitter Triumph. Black and 1. For an instant that reads, as additional cost to cast a spell, discard a card or pay 3 life. So target creature or planeswalker. That's really nice for 2 mana. Instant destroy. I mean, yeah, you got to discard a card or pay 3 life, but I think it's kind of useful. And if you're playing with a deck that you're wanting to put stuff in your graveyard, like a Descend deck or something like that, you just discard a card and it's in your graveyard and hoo-ha. Next up we have Huatli's Final Strike. Green and 2 for an instant that reads, target creature control gets +1/+0 till end of turn, deals damage equal to its power to target creature opponent controls. Fight spell. We have Archaeomancer's Map. White and 2 for an artifact that reads, when Archaeomancer's Map enters the battlefield, search your library for up to 2 basic playing cards. Reveal them, put them into your hand, and shuffle. If a land enters the battlefield under opponent's control, if that player controls more lands than you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Hoo-ha. So that's it for right now. Just a short little video for today. We'll see you on the next video.